Have you ever wondered what it's like to own a world record? Well, these are some of the most insane world record holders on the planet. Known for lifting cars, breaking coconuts with their bare hands, even going minutes without breathing. It's safe to say they're built different. And then there's me. Hi. And for the next 7 days, I'm gonna be breaking 5 world records so I can join them. Starting from easy to nearly impossible. And if I fail even once, I have to eat one of the spiciest hot sauce on the planet.
So wish me luck.
Starting off day 1 with the fastest time to put on 10 t-shirts is 15 seconds. Which seems easy enough, right? So I went for my first attempt. And I only managed to get 4 layers in 15 seconds.
Yo, this might be harder than I thought, bro. We actually might be cooked, boys. Shit.
But I didn't give up.
I think I'm gonna do this and then somehow get it over my head like that for grabbing a new one. And I'm gonna do it extremely fast.
So with the plan in mind, I was ready to go for my second run. And I was disappointed when I only got 3. If day 1 is already this hard, I couldn't imagine the next few days. But if I actually wanted to win this, I needed a plan. And after looking up a video, I got to see the right technique. So he had his shirts on the floor. I think I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna lay them all out. Now that all my shirts are ready, I'm gonna be practicing with this one until I'm ready to go for it. Go! At this point, I was sure I wasn't gonna make it until my 20th and final try. Alright, go! Boys, it is day 2 and I'm happy to say I accidentally broke a world record yesterday. Roll the clip. Alright, go. As you can see, that is 4 shirts in 5 seconds. Now, after a quick Google search, I actually got it in 5 seconds. Now, I'm gonna call that a win, which leads us to day number 2. For day 2, I'm throwing paper balls in the trash. The record I'm going for is 41, so this shouldn't be too hard. But first, I had to make them. Since I was making 50 balls in case I missed some, this actually took a very long time. Last one. And 50. Go. So I'm trying to make all those into that trash bin right there in under 60 seconds. And just like that, it was time for me to go for my first try. Go. At the start, I found out this was way easier than I thought because I was making every shot almost precisely. And the more I went, the more I was proven right. But I felt like I was moving too slow. And after going all out and moving really quickly at the end, after the first attempt, I managed to get 38 balls in. I only needed 41 to beat the record, so I knew I had this in the bag. Attempt 2, 3, 2, 1, and go. Right off the start, I was getting a lot of them in. This looked really good. Editing this, I'm actually surprised how good this went. But as I kept going, some started to miss and I started getting uncomfortable. But boys, you knew I wasn't gonna let you down, so I locked in. At this point, I was over halfway done and still had over half to go. I really didn't know if I was gonna make it. So I decided to turn on demon mode and go extra quickly. I am now realizing how close I got to hitting my head on the trash can, but thankfully I didn't. And as the time ticked down, I started getting nervous. I didn't know if I was gonna do it, which led me to panic and miss a few important shots while the timer was approaching 0. And finally, I went for my last few throws. After the second attempt, I managed to get 43 balls in out of the original 41, which means this was now my record. If things keep going this well, maybe I don't have to drink this hot sauce, which leads us to day number 3. Before we move on, can you please hit the subscribe button? I like asking in the middle of the video so you know if you like my content or not. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Boys, it is day 3, and yeah, day 2 was kinda easy. But from here on out, it's only getting much harder. And today's mission is to get the record of throwing 26 paper planes in a target in a matter of 60 seconds. Up until this point, I was flying through this, but this is about to be a real test. But first, I had to make them. Going into this, I wish I knew how much time it would take to make 30 paper planes. It took me an hour and a half. So we have all our paper planes right here, and it's time to go for the first try. 30 of them, by the way. First throw, first attempt. Bruh. Holy fuck. Okay, so boys, here goes my first attempt at the actual world record. Wish me luck, cause yeah, I don't think I can make that. Just for context, if a plane manages to touch a target, that counts as a point. It doesn't have to go all the way through for it to count. With that out of the way, enjoy some more of my record fails, with it being my first time trying. Actually, I am taking way too long. Let's fast forward a little bit. Now enjoy me miss almost every single shot, because what did you expect? I was gonna make it in the first try? Apparently I am a bad narrator because I made all of them, but I was still nowhere close to the world record. I needed to go faster. Alright, second try, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Try 3, try 4, try 5. Boys, I am exhausted. I've been doing this for like 3 hours, bro. Like, I better make this. Try 7. And watching this back, I'm not even sure how I managed to get most of them in while I was that exhausted. But boys, I was actually locked in until I managed to get 20. That's the highest so far. That was actually way better, but still wasn't it. Right, this is the 8th try, and it could possibly be it, right? So I'm gonna have the plane right there. Grab it, throw, grab, throw, grab, throw, grab, throw. Let me see if I can get this. If I can't, bro, I gotta sleep. This is taking too long. I might have to eat that hot sauce, right? Go. I actually started off really strong, and I felt very confident coming into round 8. I thought this was about to be the round I make it. The round I finally get to see my bed. And after I got a few more, I was feeling very good about my score. I actually didn't count how much I made and how much I missed, but I think I got it. Alright boys, it is the 9th try. Alright, here is the 10th try and 0. At the very start of this round, I knew this could very well be my last try, so I was locked in from the very beginning. I didn't miss a single one, which is actually shocking. At this point, I was exhausted and I just wanted to go to bed. If I didn't make it, I knew I was gonna have to drink the hot sauce. But as the time ticked down, the more I made. And by the score I had rolled up, I knew this could very well be my 10th and last try. So boys, for the last half, I decided to log in because I needed to make this. I was literally about to fail. And the more I tried, the more I got hyped because I was getting so close. But the time was also ticking. I think you could tell by my face how excited I was and how much I needed to make this. 45 minutes. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. 20 fucking 6. Don't play. Don't play. Just in time. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Let's go. Boys, it is day 4. And today I'm kind of mogging. No, I'm playing, but this is where things start to get real. But today, instead of throwing a paper plane onto a target, I'm gonna be doing it with cards. The record being 64 cards in 60 seconds, I knew I had some pressure on me. How does one even throw a card? Bruh. Yeah, that didn't go so well. So give me a little time to figure this out. How
to hold the card. There's a few grips available. This is the one that I use most often. It's really good for accuracy. Alright, so when throwing these cards, you notice that you might bend the cutouts. That's a bad.
Boys, now that we know how to actually hold and throw the card, I think we need some practice before we get good. My hands actually started to hurt from just throwing the card all over again, and I've only been throwing it for a few minutes. I have to do this for hours until I'm literally precise with hitting it. I can't have any errors in the final
Oh shit, wait. Ooh, boys.
After a little while of practicing, it was time to show off. And that's when I embarrassingly started missing all of them as if I didn't practice at all. But guys, I promise I actually practiced.
Yo, that was, oh my god, wow. Fuck.
I then went on to practice for the rest of the day, knowing tomorrow I'm gonna have to go for the world record. Boys, it is the next day and I've literally been practicing for hours. I'm actually about to go for the record for the first time. 65 in 60 seconds. Let's go. First try in 3, 2, 1, go. At the start, I was very surprised when I kept missing everything. I literally wasn't landing a thing. But then I don't know what happened, but demon mode activated and I started hitting everything. This kept on going until I was literally about to finish. And just like that, the time was almost over. Fuck! At this point, this had been going on for so long. Bro, we didn't get it. Next time. And then for the final try, I figured out a trick that could make me win.
Got 10 seconds left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't play with me, nigga. Don't fucking play with me. World record. 70 right there. Don't play with me. No arguing.
Though this clearly doesn't count, I failed the challenge. Not even lying, I was so upset because I wasn't able to get this. But since I failed, I have to drink the hot sauce. Alright boys, as we all know, I lost a challenge. Which means I have to drink the hot sauce. You guys take a good look at it. Like, I'm not good with hot sauce at all, so this is gonna be really painful. Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm not gonna cut this clip at all. I want it to be whole, so you know I'm not cheating. Let me open it for the first time. Look at that. That is scary. I'm gonna put around a spoonful in here. Once I drink the hot sauce, I can't drink water, I can't eat sugar, honey, anything in those 30 seconds. And then yeah, wish me luck, guys. Alright, so a spoonful of this. So there you go. Hold on. It's not coming out. All right, I would say that is good. Just take a look at it. Now I gotta drink it for 30 seconds. Oh my god, what the fuck? After smelling it, I regretted this whole challenge. Yo, I'm dead. Oh my god. Oh, the smell alone is fucking killing me. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, I have to go. Alright. 1. Oh my god. Alright, wait. Alright. 1, 2, fuck. 3. And what? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking. It's 30 seconds. Alright. I'm never trying. I can't talk. I'm never trying this again. Subscribe. It won't go away. Alright, subscribe. Comment down what video I should do next. Fuck, this is bad. Alright, bye.